So it's really important that we move from being robotic in our responses to bringing human intelligence or our intelligence into our conversations. I don't think we will be ready to do that by writing our own things. Like, we can't, like, every time somebody asks, how do you generate revenue, I don't want everybody to think how to do it. All I want to do is they come here and click on this, and then they write a few lines and then copy this one and send it to them. That's it, right? So the point I'm making is, we don't have to keep thinking the right answer every time. There are thousands of you, and every time any client asks a question, you come to this page and look for, is that question there? Okay, for example, you can, let's say this has become like 1000 lines. Okay, so you don't know how to look, so you do a Control F for finding it, and the client has asked for pricing, so you click on pricing, you type pricing, and then you know exactly what is your pricing. If your client asks for what is your pricing, this is the link you need to send. That's it. So what is this, right? This page is the page where we capture every possible client conversation. Is this a good heading, or we need a better header for that? How would you like to call it? Every possible question and its answer is here in this page for StepUp.Fund. So a similar page has to be created for all of your clients. So Zakaria will have to create it for Neeraj. Keisha will have to create it for his clients. Farah will create for his clients, etc., 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 so that he can answer his client intelligently, whatever they ask. And what will you do when a client asks a new question that is not here? Anybody? What will you do if a client asks a new question and you come here and that question is not here? What will you do?
You consult.
You consult who?
Your leader, the team leader.
Yeah.
Then you can give a shared response with the team leader.
That is perfectly the right answer. But you have to do one more thing. You have to tell me or tell the reskilling team, I got this new question. It's not there in our conversations. Can you add this question and have a standard answer for this question? So you must definitely inform me or the team leaders to add that question to this thing. That's when, when another client 1 year later asks the same question, the question will be there and the answer will be there. So this is the best way, I think, we can become intelligent, right? This is the best way we can become intelligent in a very professional way. You understand that? Are you guys with me on this? This is the best way. So which means, Zakaria has to create all these questions, not from his, initially it will be just a few questions, right? Because, Zakaria don't know anything, but slowly, he can get the answers for all these questions from the website, the client's website, and also from the client himself. But his job is to make sure that he has a database of all these questions and answers so that he can, keep giving them, those questions and answers. All right, let's, and we are trying to do that for StepUp.Fund, and we will do this for all of your clients. I think starting with Zakaria's client today.
Anis.
Yeah.
I tried to click this topic says, how can I help?
Sorry?
Try to click this topic saying, how can I help? Here in your screen.
Oh, you mean like, how can I help? Is it
Yes.
as a heading?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not a good heading, Yunus. No, this is about client conversations, right? And I put all further because what we have done is the first connection message is going to be, very standard, right? Like if you click on the first connection message, it is always going to be relationship one-liner and then the standard first message, right? So if you're sending it in LinkedIn, this is the example. If you're sending it on Twitter, this is the example. If you're sending it on Facebook, this is the example. So you have all these examples and connection messages over here, right? But so the first message is almost fixed, okay? Because why are we fixing the first message? Because there is no question to answer. We are only reaching out first. And why are we? Can anybody explain why we are fixing the second message? We've sent the first message. Why are we fixing the second message? Why can't we be intelligent? Because anything that you fix is robotic. It's not intelligent. But still, we are fixing our first and the second message. Why? Anybody? It's a very, very intelligent question. No, we'll come to this, but did you guys understand my question? So we have I have simplified our connection messages. These are the StepUp.1 connection messages to client, right? Connecting and engaging with clients, right? Why are we fixing the first message and the second message? Anybody? Come on, guys. I expect all of you to think. Why are we fixing the first and the second message? But from the third message onwards, we are saying it has to be a conversation. Why? Why is that? Anybody?
Let me be the first, I want just to try.
Yes, go for it. No, I'm glad you're going. Good, good. Love it.
Yeah,
go
the first and the second, because it talks about ourselves, about mini step up most of the time. That is the reason.
No, Patience. No. Sorry, Patience. No. Yes, Rita. Jackie, because they're not effective enough. I don't know what you're saying, Jackie. No, you're wrong. I mean, I'm not able to understand what you're saying, Jackie, honestly. Yes, Rita.
It's almost the same, but you said no. For me, I think we are introducing ourselves to this new person.
Yes, that's the first message. That's the first message. Yeah. So that's why we have to fix it. Yeah. Why the second message?
We are giving them more details of what we do to make them understand and give them more details about us.
You're just explaining
what we can do.
No, come on, Rita, come on. You're explaining the second message. I'm asking, why are we fixing, fixing as in like, why is the second message like a robot message? Why we have not applied intelligence in it? Why is that we didn't put intelligence in our first and second message?
It's the introduction. That's all I can say. It's the introduction.
Yes, correct. So first is introduction, but why the second? Why the second one is also, fixed? Why is it robotic?
I think, Anis, it's because it cuts across most of the questions that most of our target audience ask themselves after they've got a hint about us in the first message.
No, guys, no, you guys are completely getting it wrong. You're explaining.
We are telling them what we do after the introduction. Then we are introducing what we do to them.
Okay. All of you are wrong. All of you are wrong. Completely wrong. The reason why you're wrong, The reason why you're wrong is because you haven't understood the question. I'm asking why is it a picture message or not a conversation? Why is it fixed and why is it not a conversation?
Hi, Yanis.
Yes, Elmi.
It's because
Uh, I,
Rita, you can't take the full
hi.
stage. You have to give. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Elmi. Yeah.
Yes. According to my understanding, I think Siba one has many graduates that can send can only send the fixed message, because if we send a different message, everybody is not is not conveying in the same
That's a
same.
very good. That's a good. That's a good. That's a good answer, Elmi, but not the correct answer. It's a good answer. It's a very good answer, but not the correct answer. I will ask you another question. Okay, you have sent the first message, the connection message, and the client has asked a question. Okay, you have sent the first connection message. The client has accepted your connection and has asked a question. What will you do?
I will respond to the question and add the. It first depends with the question that this client asked. I will first, when I understand the question, I will respond to that question with my first own thinking message, my own thinking based on the question he's asked. Then if I feel there is a need of, he will get more details in the second message, then I add up that part of the second message.
Very good. That's a perfect answer. Now I'll ask this question again. Why are we fixing our second message? Why don't we, why don't we let our intelligence take over? Why don't we move our second message into the client conversation? That's a real question. Why is there a second message? Yes, Rita.
Because it's the same thing. We are all having the same answer, so that's why there is no any other way that you're going to think more than this second message. So that's why it is fixed.
No. Deng, respond accordingly. Attach our normal. No, sorry, Deng, your answer is also wrong. If a client asked a question, yes, you must respond accordingly, but you don't need to attach our normal second message. You don't have to attach our second message at all, because the client has already asked a question. He is engaged with you. The very purpose of the second message is to make that person talk or engage in a very nice way. But the fact, so this is the fundamental understanding I want all of you to have, right? We are sending the second message only because the client has not opened up his mouth. Exactly, Ahmed. We are sending a robotic second message only because the client has not asked anything or any question or nothing. That's why we are sending the second message.
Anis, I think I framed it wrongly, but that's what I meant when I said it goes as a reminder. Just maybe I framed it in a wrong way.
Yeah, because if the client has spoken, yes, sorry, Jackson. Jackson, go ahead. Jackson, you wanted to say something? Okay, not a problem. So,
hello, team.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Jackson.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to question, like, we are sending the second message because the first message was not responded. But sometimes we could do like a client ask a question, a response, and then we ask to send the second message. Even when the client have asked the question, we've been doing that.
I'm not sure I understood, Jackson, your line is very bad, I'm not able to understand what you're asking. So Jackson, even if we have, made mistakes in the past, it's okay. What I'm saying is both for us, both for StepUp.1 and for all of our clients, we have to become intelligent. Yeah. I don't know how to say that somewhere, what is the difference between, I'll write it here, okay, and we will figure it out sometime. Robotic versus human. We can win multiple clients if we can somehow say that we are human and not robots, because there are enough robots out there, doing the job. Let me let me ask you these things, right? Because it's really important, that this, right? So let's say this is robotic and this is human. Okay. Is it can we say with certainty that we've been acting like robots all these years? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, please, let's not what do you say, let's not try to be nice with each other, right? We are acting like robots, and that is by design. I designed it that way. Okay, it's not by accident, or it is not by foolishness that we designed it that way. Can everybody tell me, all the things that we do robotically? Let's start from the very beginning. Robotic. What is the first thing we do robotically? And this is only, no, we have been acting like humans. No, Jackson, we are not. We've been acting like robots all these years. And let me tell you, I mean, you can also tell me the first thing is we are given our clients in HubSpot, right? So we are given our clients in HubSpot. So we click on the HubSpot client, and start connecting, right? This is the first thing we do. Click on HubSpot and start connecting with the client. Is this robotic or human? Just clicking on HubSpot and start connecting. Is this robotic or human, guys? I hope you can. Yeah, thank you, Jackie. Because some people might have doubt what is robotic and what is human. That's not human. There is no intelligence. You're not applying any part of your brain cells when you click on HubSpot and start connecting. Yes, please keep talking.
Sometimes we add relationship liners. Can a robot do that?
No. All that is new. You see, Miss Rita, you've joined us very newly. We have been working for 4 years. Okay, so all that is new, and that is the human part. So adding that relationship one-liner is the human part. Okay, so I'm talking about the last 3 years. Don't talk about the last 3 months or 6 months. Okay. So what did we do? So we click on HubSpot, we connect with the client. We never do anything more than that, right? And then we send them the standard connection message, right? That's what we do. Yes, Jackson, keep talking. Don't wait for me. Just keep talking. If you have an idea, tell me. So
cool. I believe that we have been acting. I believe that we have been acting both ways. For the first message, I agree with you that it could be seen like a robotic. But the second message, the answers could vary from different graduates.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, but Jackson, I agree with you. But then we had we had a very basic thing. Standard first connection message. This is what we've been doing, right? We send them the same thing. We send in the standard second message. And then we send in the standard third message. That's exactly what we are even having it on our dashboard, right? So we can think, this is what booking message, book a meeting. Okay, now tell me how this can be done more intelligently. How are we doing the same step? Are we clicking on HubSpot and connecting with the client with our eyes closed? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing today?
Today we are making research.
Yes. No, sorry.
Yeah, I think today we are doing it in. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Barbary, talk.
Can you
Barbary.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I think today we are doing it. Yeah, we are doing it in a quite different way, which is not robotic, because
How? Tell me
we
how.
are able
Tell
to
me the
identify
exact
the
word.
potential of the client,
Yes.
and we are.
Adding a relationship line.
No, not yet. So we are determining client potential.
Identify potential of the client.
Correct. Absolutely. But then how can we identify the potential of the client? How can we identify the potential of the client? We need some, intelligence, right? For that. Yes, we are doing this today, which is different. And then connect. If somebody is not potential, we throw them out. If somebody is very good potential, we do 10 things about them, right? But in order to determine the potential, what intelligence we never needed that. We never needed that before, right? Before, nothing. You just click and connect, click and connect, click and connect. We don't have to do anything, just click and connect. But now we are saying, no, wait. I want to know who this person is. Does he have the potential? For you to determine the potential very, very quickly, you need to know two things. What are those? In order to determine the potential of a client, you need to know two things. Anybody who can give me what those two things are?
The products of the client.
The product of the client, fantastic. And in this case, it is Step Up, right?
I think one of them is.
Sorry, Barbary, your voice is, just going inside. We need to know two things in order to determine the potential of our client, okay? What is that? One, I think Jackson has already said, what are we selling? We should know that, what are we selling?
Then the second one is the customers.
Yes, amazing. Who are we selling? That's it. We need to know the answer for these two. If we don't know these two, fantastic, Jackie, fantastic. What are we selling? Which is basically our products and services. I hope you guys know what is a product and what is a service. Who are we selling? Founders, sales executives, right? Okay. But is this enough? Is this enough to determine the client potential? Is this enough to determine? So we know what is StepUp.one products. We know who we are selling to. Is this enough to determine the client potential? We need a little bit more.
No, I
I'm just building more and more, but we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more.
Can I try the next one?
Yes, please. Go ahead. Don't ask permission, please.
I mean, you need to find out exactly what the client is selling. I mean, what is the title.
Sorry, I'm not able to understand what you're saying. I need to find out what the client what?
I mean, the type of the client. Is that client a sales manager or founder or something like that?
Yes. That is sort of correct, Jackson. So we know what we are selling. We know who we are selling to. Okay. Then you need to find out, okay, but there are a millions and billion of founder. What is the criteria to choose the best founder?
Is his company funded?
Exactly. But no, we don't need to go into those details, what is the criteria, right? Is it funded? 10 employees.
And there is something we were considering. I don't know whether we put it in the qualifications. So like that was that we work with B2B companies more than B2C.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But I don't want to make it so complicated, Farah. I want to make it really simple and easy so that everybody understands. So 3 things, right? What are we selling? Who are we selling? What is the criteria to choose the best founder? And what is the criteria to choose the best executive? Right? I think this is the only criteria, right? 10,000 plus employees or 1,000 plus employees. That's it. Nothing else. Now, wow. Just to do this one job, determining the client potential, I need to know all these 5 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then only I can determine the potential. Wow. Which means, you need to learn 4 things and 5 things even before you put your mouse and start clicking. Earlier, you were clicking with your fingers, like every day, get up in the morning, click, click, click. Now you have to do some 5 things before you click. That's why it is intelligence and not robotic, right? And we are already seeing incredible results, right? By being intelligent, right? With the events and with, enterprise, etc., etc. Okay. Have I missed anything? What are we selling? We are selling, thought leadership. Who are we selling? We are selling it to founders. What is the criteria? We can know funded founders and 10 employees, more than 10 employees. That's our criteria. If all these things are there, then we are going to send them the first message. But wait a minute. We are not going to send them the first message like a robot, like previously. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Create one-liner relationship message.
Exactly. We need a relationship one-liner. In fact, guys, I'm thinking, once Jackie, Jackson, and Muhammad Abdullahi, there are at least 5-6 people who are doing the experiment of connecting. Should we connect with relationship? So this is what we called message A. Message A equal to relationship one-liner plus standard first message. And message B is, so A is this, B is equal to only relationship one-liner, only relationship one-liner. So this is what all these people are, experimenting. Once our experiment is successful, we can basically say, forget about, A or B, we'll only go with B because B is giving us more result. You understand what is the experiment we are finding out? Let's say, Rita comes back and say, 40% of all the people I connected, connected back with me. Whereas when I use this message, only 10% connected back. If Rita comes back and says this, then which one should we be using for all of our first messages? Not only Rita, I've given this job to at least 7, 8 people now. They're all having 2 different messages and they're experimenting. For 100 clients, they will send message A. For another 100 clients, they'll send message B. And then we can measure which message is effective. Okay, cool. Let's go to the second message. So how do we do the second message? Anybody? How do we do the second message now? How can we, be more intelligent about our second message? I'm just going to call this one-liner for connecting. Okay, so that it's nice. Yeah. How can we do it for our second message, guys? Anybody? So easy, man. Come on. You guys should know this. This one is engaging. Okay, we have to make that guy engage. And even here, we have to do a research or a experiment, whether we should send the standard second message or only stick to the relationship one-liner. Just making sense to everybody. I hope all of you are. And then what happens from third message in this intelligent way? We have not started doing this. We are beginning to. What do you think we have to do? We have sent the first one. We have sent the second one. What should we do now? Come on, guys. What should we do now? What happened? We spoke about this for half an hour. Everybody is quiet now. Or I'm not hearing anybody. Is that what happened here? Yes, James, you want to say something? So what happens? The first message is sent, standard message with relationship one-liner. The client has not spoken. Second message is sent. The client has not spoken. There are 2 possibilities here. If the client has not spoken, we do so many things to make that person speak. I don't want to go there. Okay, I'll come to that. So if the client has not spoken, okay, you have to imagine, if the client is quiet, what to do? Right? If the client engage, then what to do? Okay. Can somebody please tell me what to do if the client is quiet and what to do if the client engage? Come on, guys. I really want answers from all of you. You can't keep quiet on this. It's so obvious. And, this is what we've been discussing all this while. Who can tell me? Why nobody is speaking? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, if the client.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. No, or whoever is speaking, go ahead.
Yeah, if the client is quiet, we can follow up with them. And if they are engaged, we can keep them engaged by always speaking to them, talking to them.
No, there is no general ideas. We don't have space for general ideas or general thoughts. We as a company have very specific way to execute things, like a professional, like a top class professional. So there is no, like the client is quiet, we follow up. No, that's not an answer. No, I'm not trying to put you down. No, I'm very happy that you came up and tell me, but I want you to think more. This is not about, I want you to be specific. What exactly will we do if the client is quiet after the first message and the second message? What we have to do?
Okay, Anis.
Yeah.
I hope
I
that
would say that we tell the
one.
client that maybe he's so busy. Then we tell him that we don't want to disturb you anymore, but still you can send our message to others. You can send our message to others so that it can reach to more people.
No. I mean, that's a good one, Ahmed Basir. That's a good one. I agree with you. You know, but again, it's another message. Okay. You have already sent the first message. The client has not spoken. You have sent the second message. The client has not spoken. What is the one thing that is bad that you should not do?
Hello, Anis.
Yes, Kriya.
Yeah, I think if the client is quiet and you have sent the first message and the second message, first you should go to his profile, and then maybe you have to like and share, comment. And then after that, maybe you can take the email account. Maybe he's not active on LinkedIn. Then maybe you shall reach him to the email.
What a brilliant answer. Brilliant answer. This is exactly what I'm looking for, right? If the client is, and Zakaria, do you know the one word for all these things? You know, I have given a word for all the activities that you've just now said: liking, sharing, commenting, you know, going to Twitter and liking. There is one word that I have given for all these activities.
360 degree.
No, yes, it is 360 degree, but there is one word before that.
Anis, I think we call them non-intrusive.
Exactly. We call them non-intrusive. What is non-intrusive? Anybody explain to me what is non-intrusive? Who can explain me what is non-intrusive? Yes, Rita.
This is a method of using other methods without sending a message to our client's inbox.
But why sending a message is intrusive, but liking is non-intrusive? Why?
Because this one you're not in his or her inbox.
Yes, you're not in. Okay, let me ask you, actually speaking, right? You know, people say social media messaging is actually not considered intrusive.
Anis,
Yes, Yunus?
help me this question I share in the chat.
Yeah.
You confused, maybe you lose your name. Are you using Anis or you're using Muhammad Anis?
No, that's okay. Don't answer this question, you know, just let it go, because we are not going to be there at the Web Summit. Okay. So we just want to, you know, so don't worry about it. Okay. Don't answer that question. Just leave it alone. You know, we'll think about it, you know. So look at Ahmed Basir has beautifully said non-intrusive, you know, non-intrusive does not have the E, Ahmed. Okay. It is only non-intrusive. A silent way of communicating without disturbing the client. Okay, that's the beautiful way he said. Okay, so there are multiple levels of intrusiveness. Can anybody give me an example of the worst intrusive method anybody can use? And it is also the best sales technique in the world. The most intrusive way is also the best sales technique that everybody follows. Can anybody tell me what is that method? What is the most intrusive selling way?
I think, Anis, it's calling the client.
Brilliant. It is making a phone call. Does everybody agree that making a phone call, the other person has to pick up? Otherwise, you can't have a conversation, right? If the other person doesn't pick up, you cannot have the conversation. Even till today, phone or phoning and talking is considered to be the most intrusive, but also the best form of closing a sale. The best form of closing a sale. There is no other form which works better than a phone call. One-to-one phone call. You guys with me? I know I'm going off in a tangent, but this is extremely important for you to know what I'm saying. Okay, if phone call is a worst thing, what is just below the phone call? Just below the phone call. It is still intrusive, but it is below the phone call. What is that? Anybody?
Email.
Yes, fantastic. Email is fantastic. Similar to email, Rita, can anybody think of similar to email at the same level as email? There are other things that are intrusive. What are they? Email is definitely intrusive.
WhatsApp thing there.
What's that?
WhatsApp.
Yes, WhatsApp. Fantastic, Rita. What else? What else is intrusive? Similar to email. Email, WhatsApp, LinkedIn messaging.
Message.
Exactly.
Facebook.
Instant messaging, Facebook. All those are intrusive, but second level. Right? Farah is asking, when do you think we can reach the level of calling of our clients? I think we can, Farah. Even today we can. We are able to get 50 phone numbers. We get a free phone. All of you. I guess you guys know that, right? More like at least we have 10 American phone numbers, right? And we can get 50, mobile numbers of our clients easily. And then you guys can make a call. We should be able to close 10 to 20 clients by making phone calls to these American clients at the right time. And that happens to me every day. But my thinking, Farah, I don't think we should call anybody out of the blue, right? If I'll tell you, we have at least 100 clients right now who has agreed to give us, or who has agreed to sign up, but they have not signed up. At least 100 clients. Farah, did you know that? We have 100 clients who has agreed to sign up, but has not yet signed up.
Wow, I didn't know that for sure.
Easily. At least 100. We can call all of them. We have all their
Yes, I
mobile phone
think,
numbers. We can call all of them. It won't be intrusive. You committed. So, you know what I'm saying, right? So people who committed after a meeting, people who committed to do something, after an email, people who committed to do something after a WhatsApp, all those people we should be able to call, right? But Farah, that's a bit, let's do step by step, right? We are still in, LinkedIn.
Yes.
We have to move from LinkedIn. What do you think? Where do you think we have to move after LinkedIn? Where is our promotion? If we have to get promoted to the next platform, which one is that after LinkedIn?
I think email.
Anybody else? Which platform we need to get promoted to after LinkedIn or Twitter? Because LinkedIn and Twitter are exactly the same thing.
Email.
Fantastic. No, I think you guys cracked it. It's email. Okay, so we go to LinkedIn and then we start talking to our clients with email. Where is the next promotion? Where is the next promotion? Where can we take the conversation to next after email?
Facebook.
No. Facebook, LinkedIn,
Calls.
Twitter is all same. Calls? No. Olivier has nailed it. WhatsApp. Mohammed Abdullahi has nailed it. WhatsApp. Olivier and Mohammed Abdullahi said the correct answer. First, it is LinkedIn. Second, it is email. Third, it is WhatsApp. And what is the ultimate and the fourth one? Ultimate and the fourth one. Calls. Calls, meetings, whatever that is. This is the hierarchy of intelligent hunting. So, Farah asked a question. When can we start calling? Correct? If we have more than 2 million clients and we can find out, the phone numbers of all these clients, we can start calling them. Is that an intelligent way to do things? Is it intelligent to start calling all of our clients?
No, I don't think so. And that will seem quite very intrusive.
It is very, very bad. It is extremely bad to start calling anybody out of the blue. But we work on LinkedIn, we go to the next stage. We work on email, we go to the next stage. We go to WhatsApp, and then we call. Nobody can say what we're doing is bad. Nobody. But in order to call, I think, that's a different thing altogether. Like Farah, I mean, we need to work a script, to call after calling, what will you say? We need to have a script, and we'll come there, Farah. We are not yet there, but I know some of you here can, like Farah, Kasi, Keisha, Deng, you guys can do, a killing. You can you guys can call and make a killing if you had that opportunity, to close deals, because I know you guys can talk and talk sensibly. And if you are given a good script, you will do a fantastic job. Yeah, for those, that's exactly Patience is saying. For those who accepted to sign up, we can call them. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can call them because they agreed to sign up. Right? And those who set up a meeting but never came for the meeting, we can call them up. Those who are talking to us, every single person, who's, have met with us. We have met with 1,000+ people so far in the last 3.5 years. We have met with 1,000+ people in the last 3.5 years. You can call every single one of them just to say hello. And say, we have done all these new things. We would like you to take a look at it. Please have a look at it. And then, see if you want to sign up. Otherwise, can you pass it on to your friend or colleague or whoever might be interested?
Yeah, by the way, that is done in most of the companies, like Zuku. Those people call people to remind them or to get them back to the business in case they signed and then left after some time. They come back with how can I call it? With a promotion kind of a thing. Then they try to convince you to get back to their company.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And trust me, it'll work like magic if we can execute it. Calling is not easy. All of you, I can guarantee all of you, every single one of you here will be able to do this step. We've been doing robotic for nearly 3 years. We have started thinking about intelligence, and I guarantee every single one in this call can do the intelligent hunting. I have no doubt. Okay, the intelligence has to be designed. Once the intelligence is designed by all of us together, then we can hunt with intelligence. Yeah. I mean, we went from one to the, such a thing, like, comment, share, email. I mean, the best I like was Obadi, right? He created a post and congratulated his client, and some 100 people, 100 people liked his post, and the client had nothing. He just, it's not a nice thing to do, because it is your client's achievement, and the client has not even put this achievement, on thing, and Obadi just put it out, and the client did not know what to do. That's my feeling. Like, if I have achieved something big, I would like to announce it myself. I don't want Obadi to announce it. You understand? But I thought it was really funny, yeah. Oh, Jackson is asking the toughest question. How can we accommodate the new hunting approach to all StepUp.One graduates? Anybody can answer this, most especially for those who can only copy and paste. Anybody can answer this brilliant question from Jackson. It is brilliant and true. How can we accommodate the new approach to all StepUp.One graduates? Who can answer this question?
I think by encouraging the new graduates to visit the Notion and learn more. The wiki and then learn more as the new graduates enter. You're introducing them to this. You keep on reminding them to learn new things from the wiki.
Well, Rita. That's one way. That's one way, but you need to think. So Jackson, I really think, as team leaders, all of you, we have to design the hunting ground. Okay. So what let's say, I don't know, have you seen like young lions, like let's say a lion is, I don't know when a lion will start hunting, but let's say there is a baby cub or a baby lion. Do you know how the mother will teach the baby how to hunt?
Goes with them in the jungle. When she's going to hunt, she
Yes.
goes with the baby in the jungle, such that they be watching and learning.
Yes.
And give them these small animals.
Yes. That's right. What the mother does, the mother lion does is she creates the environment for the baby lion to be able to hunt. Right? She won't let the baby to hunt, like a rhinoceros or an elephant. She would make her hunt a rabbit. Right? I think what I'm saying is we have to set up the stage. We have to set the environment. We have to design the context or the environment so that our new graduates can hunt. Are you with me? So for example, if the team leader, understand what we are selling, who we are selling, criteria to choose the best, client, and then he sets everything up. If the team leader sets up everything for a client, then the team member with absolutely no knowledge can hunt. You are with me, Jackson?
Yes.
So we need, the team leader to take a very, very active role, like, in that, right? So Zakaria has done the hard work of talking to 1,025 people. That's hard work, right? I don't think he did smart work, but he did hard work, of connecting 1,025, because an 18% connection rate is slightly not good. It's not great. Anything about 20 is good. Anything below 20 is bad. So 186 connections out of 1,025, in my opinion, is not great. But what can his team leader help him now with this 186 people who has connected? What can Zakaria's team leader can help him with? There are 186 people on his bag. What can Zakaria's team leader help with this 186 people? if you are appointed the team leader, what will you do? Let me see if there is a good team leader in this entire call. What will you do if you become the new team leader of Zakaria? Wow.
Can I say something?
Yes, please, Zakaria.
I think the team leader must engage with the connected back people.
Sorry, Zakaria. I don't know. I can't understand, what you're saying, Zakaria. Can you say it one more time, please?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I hope that team leader can engage with the client that has connected back.
Okay, those who are connected back. Okay.
By sending them the second message, which is not robotic.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, and for me, I think
Mhm.
The team leader should first go back to the connected one and see if we can find some potential there to start chatting again.
Very
For
good.
example, to do the example that we shared here, like to like the posts, to like their pages on Twitter, all of that, to see if they can at least come back to their sense and start negotiating again.
What a brilliant answer. Is it Olivia?
Yes.
Brilliant answer. That's exactly what the team leader has to do right now. He has to go to all the 186 people and see if they have the good potential. If they have the good potential, how to set up a meeting with each and every one of the 186 people by sending them the best correct message, by adding them relationship one-liner. It is the job, the team leader can do a terrific job of converting. Even I'll tell you, if you convert one client, if you convert, if you do 4 or 5 meetings and convert just one client, this particular job is going to be with you for your life. If you just convert one. That's you don't need to give these people like mega something. Just one client is good enough because unlike our job, which is $300, their jobs are much, much bigger, like $100,000. Right? So Olivia was absolutely right? All you need to do is to yes, the new team leader has to talk with the client, engage, make relationship, blah, 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 all those things. But he has to help Zakaria achieve result. Without result, everything else you do is useless. Does it make sense to everybody? Like, think of yourself, right? If I keep talking to you nicely and keep encouraging you and keep on saying the good things about you, and you never win a job, will you be with Step Up? Even though it's everything you're doing is for free. Just imagine you pay me $300. Okay, you pay me $300 every month. Just imagine that all of you pay $300 every month to me. And then I keep talking nicely and I keep telling you all these things and I keep showing you. Will you stay if you don't get a job? I mean, today people don't stay if they don't, if they don't get the job, right? So it's the same thing, I think Jackson is saying it will become cumbersome when the team leader becomes busy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we need team leaders we need to do something, first of all, we need the team members to learn. Okay. It's not like, if the team members never learn. So I don't agree to Zachariah's idea that all the 186 people has to be dealt with by the team leader. That is something that, the team leader cannot do. But definitely the team leader can come up with, let's say, 10 to 20, potential conversations, like how I have come up with. The team leader can come up with, 10, 20 relationship one-liners that can be used to learn, by the team member and do the job, right? So at the end of the day, the team member has to do the job, but the team leader can can design the environment properly. And when I say design the environment, not using his mouth, but exactly like how I have designed it for you. You see, how did I design for you? I have designed it like this, isn't it? So if you come to the beginner, and if you come to, so all further conversations, I have designed it for you, all of you. So this is how your team leader has to design it for you, so that you can, do this, you can do the work. I hope it makes sense to all of you. All right, let me just stop the